Gilchrist with a camera on the lid, facing up, as he always has done in one-day internationals. Top of the order. And a thick inside edge gets him away. Very gentle, didn't it, that? Tickled away for the first boundary of the day.
Gentle stroll to the wicket, and the arm coming over. Don't bowl on Gilchrist's legs though, he's pretty efficient at getting the ball away.
Why do you bowl at him then?
Well, straight would be a start, wouldn't it?
Don't bowl there. Paul Alex said don't bowl at Adam Gilchrist's leg stump. Umar Gul does and pays a price. Legs away, much to the delight of the crowd. There's a significant Indian presence in the crowd today, and they enjoyed that.
So did Sehwag, locating the middle of the bat at last, having played and missed at a couple in the previous Brett Lee over. This one still swinging, but the full toss timed nicely.
Oh, that's lovely. That is a beautiful shot. Classic Sehwag, is a bit straighter from Brett Lee. Not had to feel for this outside the off stump. It was in his area.
Well, it's essentially the way that Sehwag plays, isn't it? That bat coming down dead straight. Beautiful check drive. Saw the cover drive earlier in the over. This one straighter delivery and hit back perfectly straight.
Don't bother running for those.
I thought Umar Gul might be loose after his first over. It doesn't look as though he is. Leg stump half volley, but nicely played. Whipped away through square leg by Sehwag. Familiar flick of the wrist.
Gilchrist slashes away, given width, and helps it over cover for 4. Take a bit of that, Adam Gilchrist. Pulled away. It's quite sharp, that, from Sean Tate, and Adam Gilchrist looks in terrific nick. Even better, that's the best of the lot. That is a beautiful stroke through extra cover. Fine leg is up inside the circle. It's Umar Gul, and it just went past him in a flash.
There's a forlorn cry of catch from the bowler, Brett Lee. Just clipping that off his toes.
It was full, it just came back down the hill a little way, and it's beaten a fairly flimsy defence from Virender Sehwag. He played nicely though, hit some nice shots, but he's gone now for 22.
Well, the smile says it all from Brett Lee. Still obviously enjoys the contest, and nothing better than winning the contest. That's nipped back down the hill. Most of the deliveries this morning have gone away up the hill with a bit of swing. That one just nipping back through the gate. It was left open by Virender Sehwag. Gone for 22, it's 54 for 1.
So Tamim Iqbal wanders to the crease, average of just below 30. Entertaining player, of course, from Bangladesh.
What a great moment for Tamim Iqbal. End of the over, rest of the board 54 for 1. He'll be only 25 years of age. He's playing with his heroes today. First taste of spin. A man who's banging form for Worcestershire at the moment. Incredible performer. I would be surprised if Gilchrist has seen much of Syed Ajmal.
And stacked. We wondered how he play, he tries to use his feet. Ajmal's just too good.
Absolutely wonderful delivery from Ajmal, but what a great take from Chris Reed as well. A wry smile from Adam Gilchrist. He's been defeated. He goes for 29. Rest of the world 54 for 2.
To perhaps the biggest roar of the day, Kevin Peterson strides to the crease. Outstanding average, outstanding player. He'll enjoy every moment of this contest. He'll be up against Ajmal. Many still believe that that's his nemesis, spin. Oh, have to hurry if it was a pickup. In the end, Tendulkar couldn't quite grab the ball.
Just getting down, a bit of an issue. Chris Reed. Probably a chance that, but can't blame Sachin.
Then is that, yes it is straight enough, it is going to go on and hit the stumps, and Ian Gould says yes, another wicket for Saeed Ajmal.
Yeah, in front of off stump, going to hit middle and off, probably. Yet another wicket for Saeed Ajmal. Tamim Iqbal goes for 1, rest of the world 59 for 3.
Well, I'd say that probably just about eclipses the Peterson cheer, roar, if you like, as he came to the crease. Yuvraj, always good to see Yuvraj bat. Classic Peterson. Just on the pads, and he's so strong through that area.
Well, Peterson announced himself on the world stage with these type of shots, the flamingo shot. Able to get so much power on that flick through mid-wicket.
And gone! Peterson didn't pick it. Ajmal's got the better of Peterson. Again, an excellent stumping from Chris Reed.
Look at those rotations on the ball. That's going the other way, and he's done him hook, line and sinker. Brilliant from Reed. He's happy with that one. Ajmal is on fire. Short stay for Peterson. He goes for 10. Rest of the world 68 for 4.
Well, this is a change to the scorecard we were given. Collingwood was due in next, but Shane Warne said, nah, I'm going to send in Shahid Afridi. And too good, yes, gone through the defences of Shahid Afridi. So the decision to bring in Afridi hasn't worked. Ajmal picks up 4.
He's a class apart, this man. Just the regulation off spinner wasn't picked by Afridi. Afridi goes for a blob, 68 for 5.
Well, surely it's going to be Paul Collingwood now. Yeah, Paul Collingwood out to try and rebuild this innings that has fallen apart, really, thanks to the introduction of Saeed Ajmal. 4 for 5 from just 3. Yeah, nice applause for Paul Collingwood. Oh! It's that pace again you were talking about.
Oh, lucky moment. Yuvraj jamming down on that Yorker and getting a bit of an inside edge. Sean Tate working up ahead of steam. Michael, it's not going quite according to plan, is it, at the moment? Chop. Worked away, it'll fly down to the boundary for 4. That's Tate for you.
Yes, he's shaking his head. The runs have come mainly from Sean Tate. He's into his 5th over. He's gone for 36 of those 86 runs that the rest of the world have got.
Well, I think he's going to get. He's not going to get 4 for it, I don't think. Or will he? Yes, he is. Pedestrian fielding all round there. Oh, that's a really good shot by Yuvraj. It was a bit of a pie, in all honesty, from Finch, but it's been put away absolutely brilliantly.
Full toss and hammered away into the grandstand for 6. Clubbed away on the leg side again in the vacant mid-wicket area. Adventurous and rewarded with a 6. Yuvraj starting to entertain the crowd.
Yeah, just starting to up the tempo. Fancies the spin of Aaron Finch.
Another full toss and another fulsome stroke. Down. 50 for Yuvraj. Greeted with a cheer.
50 at nearly a run of ball, 53 balls. It's beginning to tick now, and they are mighty pleased. Got in a spot of bother at 68 for 5, but this partnership is very fruitful. 72 thanks to Yuvraj, really. Enjoyed the spin of Finch, enjoyed the spin of Vittori. Now then, can they get to 250 plus?
Thank you, Paul. Oh, we've got troubles here. Mix up, trouble. Oh, he got away with it, Collingwood. Something lost in translation between these two. Both of them stranded right in the middle of the pitch. Jordan Price, the substitute fielder, it was a poor throw and Collingwood gets away with it just as well. It's been a good recovery from these two. Oh, he's gone big, he's gone long, it's gone a long way. As you say, it's no real effort involved, and when he hits it in the middle, no ground in world cricket is big enough. That single brings up the 100 partnership between Yuvraj and Collingwood. Stog sweep, it's up in the air, it should be taken. Oh no, it's been dropped.
Saeed Ajmal's got a smile on his face. I don't think he's too concerned about it, even though that would have given him a 5th wicket.
Oh, that's gone up in the air. This should be out. Who's under it? Well, no one's under it.
There was a long look there between Brian Lara and I think it's Aaron Finch, isn't it, at backward point. The ball went straight up in the air. Lara looked at Finch, Finch looked at Lara. In the end, Lara reluctantly went after it, but I don't think he felt it was his catch.
But that just shows how well Yuvraj is playing. Swats that away for 4. Over the top and away for 4 up the hill.
Until now, just happy to give Yuvraj the strike, but going to use the batting power play. 39 now from 62. The extra pace of Brett Lee.
Oh, well, that's a really good catch. Slip in. Rahul Dravid has snaffled that. It's the end of Paul Collingwood. He's gone for 40.
It's a really good catch, and he doesn't drop many, Rahul Dravid. It's an excellent record in the slips, and this is excellent from Dravid. It's also very good from Tendulkar to have him standing there in the first place. It's a slash from Collingwood. Yeah, it's gone quick enough. Not playing regularly these days. That's a sharp catch for Rahul Dravid. Good decision to bring Brett Lee back into the attack, but a good innings from Paul Collingwood. And it's an excellent partnership with Yuvraj Singh's side. Have some hope now in this game. 40 from 64, 199 for 6.
Peter Siddle is the new batsman, making his way out to the middle to hook up with Yuvraj Singh. Yuvraj on 82 from 92. Oh. Well, Peter Siddle knew absolutely nothing about that. And it's defeated Chris Reed as well. Well, that is the first really bad ball that Syed Ajmal has bowled. He's come round the wicket to Peter Siddle and served up a juicy long hop. And Siddle has smacked it away for 4.
Catches the cry, but it's a thump by Siddle over extra cover for 4.
Siddle's done a good job coming in here. Back end of the innings.
And long hop hammered away for 4 by Yuvraj to take him to 3 figures. Been a really good performance by Yuvraj, who had to shepherd his side through a tricky period when they lost a lot of wickets early on. And he's still there now, and it's only taken him 115 balls. Got hold of that one nicely, thank you. Flat into the grandstand for 6. What a glorious, lazy pick-up over mid-wicket that is from Yuvraj, at his absolute best.
Poetry in motion.
5. Got enough on this to get it over the boundary into the pavilion, he has. He's had another go, that's a long, lazy, languid swing. He's not timed this one though. Caught at long on, so Sachin gets the wicket, he gets Yuvraj caught at long on. Fitting end as far as Tendulkar is concerned, and brilliant entertainment from Yuvraj, who's gone for 132 off just 134 balls.
End of an outstanding innings, he's getting the applause. All those legends on the balcony applauding Yuvraj Singh. He came in with his side under real trouble. He's turned it round. Sachin gets his wicket. Nice moment for Sachin Tendulkar as well. But Yuvraj Singh goes for 132. Rest of the world 283 for 7.
So Shane Warne at the non-striker's end. Batsman cross whilst the ball was in the air. 7 balls left in the innings. Sachin to bowl his final delivery. Which has been hit up the hill for 4 by Peter Siddle. 287 for 7. He's going to bowl to his old mate. They had so many test matches together through their career. He's now got to bowl at him in the final over of this 50-over game. Warne on strike then. Lee steaming in. Oh, he's bowled a beamer and hit him on the hand. No love lost there then. Torn about.
Oh, that is horrible. That is really horrible. I doubt it was deliberate, I've got to say. I think he was going for the Yorker, but...
Well, certainly wasn't deliberate, but it might have wrapped Shane on the hand. And that would have been a horror, wouldn't it? Broken finger, unable to bowl. Anyway, he looks all right. Final ball then. We'll get a single off the last ball of the over. No direct hit. So that's the end of the rest of the world's innings. 293 for 7 then from their 50 overs. Peter Siddle not out 33. Very useful innings from him. Shane Warne not out 3 in that final over. The star of the show though, Yuvraj Singh, who made 132.
Yeah, an excellent innings from him. Held the batting together for his side. They were in trouble at one stage. Syed Ajmal was brilliant, wasn't he, against all those legends, bamboozling the likes of Peterson and Adam Gilchrist. They've got a score to defend. Shane Warne will be happy with his side, and it's all set up for a very entertaining afternoon.
The rest of the world will be captained now by Adam Gilchrist. because Shane Warne has got a suspected broken hand, courtesy of that first ball from Brett Lee. Sachin Tendulkar gets the ovation that he deserves, opening alongside Aaron Finch, who's never played before on this ground. 294 is the target, a roar of expectation rather than a buzz. Tino Best to Sachin Tendulkar. Don't spoil the party, Tino.
Oh, he was bang on the money, and Sachin beautifully behind the ball.
He only stopped playing Test cricket in November last year, Sachin. Not done an awful lot since. Flicked away down to fine leg, and that'll be four. First boundary of the innings for the MCC. Nicely played, Aaron Finch. Just waited for that. Swiveled and hit it away for four. It's 12 without loss. Might go for four more here. That's timed nicely through wide mid-on, and will run away down the hill.
Flew away to the boundary.
Don't bowl short, Aaron Finch. He's so quickly onto it. That's the second crunched boundary through square. Forcing shot off the back foot, right behind square, and it's gone for four. Tino's overrun it.
It was just a touch of width. Tendulkar able to get on top of the bounce, get that into the ground, and Tino, you've had a shocker, mate.
What a good shot that is from Tendulkar. Just eased through the offside, standing tall, and the back foot punch played with ultimate simplicity. Up and over cover this time from Aaron Finch.
Beautiful shot. Tendulkar perhaps at his best.
Sort of as a bowler who tries to encourage the drive. Absolutely lovely straight drive this from Tendulkar. Beautiful position. Just a punch drive, not much of a follow through.
Again, just punch this time behind square, enough on it to go for four. So many of these types of shots from Tendulkar throughout his illustrious career. Too much width, too short, and too good, Tendulkar.
Well, it's a gift, isn't it, really? The men out are all straight and deep, long off and long on. Nobody out on the fence square, so once he gets it over that infield, runs to be had.
In the air, but importantly finds the gap. Kevin Peterson was lurking at extra cover. No chance, hit too firmly. So 10 gone, 61 without loss.
Oh!
That well. Treated with disdain.
Amazing shot, wasn't it? It was quicker from Morley, but wide.
Too short. Far too short.
It looked a rusty delivery, didn't it? From Shahid Afridi, just trying to get it down to the other end, but dragged it down halfway down.
Too good. And that fine leg, absolutely no chance. Hit too firmly.
Well, the way he thrashed Morley through the offside brought a change from the off spinner. He decided to come round the wicket, bowling a straighter line, but that's too straight really, and Finch has picked the perfect length to sweep and sweep it hard.
Yeah, finds the gap. Finds the gap and goes for 4 and brings up 50 for Aaron Finch. He's played really, really well. Timed the ball nicely from the start. And it's the perfect start for the MCC.
Great shot, fantastic shot by Tendulkar, takes him to 44.
Well, I said he was quick on his feet still. Look at this, with Murali going round the wicket here. Tendulkar leaving his crease, getting outside the line of leg stump.
Bowled in. And as usual, when Tendulkar is out, there is a groan of disappointment. Then a moment of stunned disbelief and silence. And now just listen to the applause as Lords, this famous old ground, rises to Sachin Tendulkar as he leaves the playing arena, quite probably for the very last time in his career. Well, Tendulkar goes, and now listen to the roar as this man comes to the crease.
Well, it's dream time for the crowd, isn't it? Sachin Tendulkar out for 44, but look who comes in next. Brian Lara walking to the crease at number 3.
Great to watch.
And 26 for 1. That is a glorious shot from Lara.
Wow, that's a good shot. He does hit the ball, doesn't he, Aaron Finch? Wow. Oh, that's an unbelievable shot from Aaron Finch over excellent cover. That has gone miles.
Not sure what Yuvraj can do here. Finch showing these just as good through the leg side as well.
Dangerous from Finch. That one, though, is not dangerous. Absolutely mullered.
Brings up the 150. Finch is motoring along now, 91 from 81.
Swung away and swung away brilliantly. Oh, it's a good bit of fielding, but not good enough.
Nice touch from Lara.
Aaron Finch on 99. He'll be the second centurion of this match. Yuvraj Singh made one earlier in the day. Now the big hitting Aussie is on 99 from 95 balls. 14 fours so far, 2 sixes. 100 for Finch. Easy as you like. Pushed down the ground. Wide open space to long on. And the Lords crowd are up on their feet again.
And batsman with a huge future. Well, he's stolen the show. 100 at just under a run a ball.
That's more like it. That is more like it from Brian Lara.
That's flayed through the offside. Great to see him back at the crease. Looks in good touch, doesn't he?
And he's nicked it and gone. So Paul Collingwood gets the great Brian Charles Lara.
Just a little tickle. Perhaps, I think, trying to get it down to third man. I can't believe his luck.
And let's listen to the applause he gets as he leaves the ground, probably for the last time. And very shortly, emerging from the famous long run, is Rahul Dravid. and there's a great O and an R of disappointment as Dravid has to leave. Dravid bowled for a duck, first ball. Little inside edge onto pad, onto stumps. And Collingwood's not quite sure whether he should be celebrating or not, because he's just sent Dravid on his way. Yes, yeah. Kevin Peterson, you're right. Here's the man who spoilt the party. Dravid goes, it's 174 for 3.
Yeah, he was almost apologetic, wasn't he? Didn't quite know what to do, Collie. Such a shame.
Shivnarine Chanderpaul is now making his way to the middle. Well, Gilchrist has set an extraordinary field for this hat-trick ball. There's a silly mid on, there's a silly mid off, there are 2 slips, there's a gully. Has Collingwood ever had such an aggressive field in his entire career? There'll be a shuffling defensive shot from Shivnarine Chanderpaul. It was. Not the line to bowl to Finch. Four more to Finch.
Well, he's either got to change the line that he's bowling. He likes to bowl round the wicket here. He's got to get his man to fine leg a lot finer. We've seen this a lot from Finch.
Nice evening now. We had some rain earlier in the day, right at the start of the day, and a bit in the afternoon, but best conditions of the day now. As Finch just melts right through the leg side beautifully. Stands still, it was just angled in. He's thumped it away with that bottom hand. Swept fine and for 4. No stopping him. Chanderpaul goes down the ground. Not all the way, and he hits it well enough with both mid on and mid off up. The opportunities are there for him. 212 for 3.
Time doesn't look like he can hit the ball very far, but I've seen him play some outstanding innings.
Test match cricket. As Finch smites his countryman Peter Smiddle down the ground. It's an incredible shot, really, into the old pavilion. Finch sweeps Morley away and hard over square leg. Boundaries are in.
It's a huge boundary up the hill there.
Simple enough into the leg side. It's a couple for Aaron Finch. He scampers back for 2. And it's a couple that brings up his 150. It's been a marvellous display from him. Great entertainment that he's given the crowd here today.
Heaved into the leg side and 6 more. Pulled away too easy, too short from Peterson.
Nobody out on the leg side. A gift.
And again. This time all the way for 6. Partnership of 100 is up, 101 off 87, and just 19 to win now for the MCC. That'll help. That'll go all the way for 4. Perhaps not where he quite intended, but it'll do. Swept hard, swept in front of square, 4 more, so just 5 required now. finished it? Yes, he has. He finishes it with a 6. Fitting, really, that Aaron Finch should finish the innings for the MCC. What a day for Aaron Finch. He finishes on 181 and has guided his team safely to victory. In the end, it's been a canter.
Shivnarine Chanderpaul doing what he does best, just shepherding his partner through to victory. MCC winning by 7 wickets with 4 overs and 1 ball remaining.